and welcome to Iver and Gaming. My name is Warrior and this is the Banner Saga. In the last episode, things came to a head at Arborang. We lost Oddleaf. We helped the Menders put a shield up, and now we're here. So, let's get into it. Can't wait to see where this goes. It's getting really good. It's coming to a crux. Alright. The caravan fell silently in absolute darkness until you lost all sense of time and place. Before hallucination and madness set in, you felt Juno's touch pillow you into a sleep state and protect you from the worst of it. Now a dim light finally reveals approaching ground, like an island rising from a midnight sea. Nobody talked about the loss of Falco in that time, but the memory of her fell alongside everyone. Touching ground now finally feels like moving on. Walking feels like you've never done it before. This is the inner earth, Juno tells everyone. This is a cave, grumbles Ollie. I'm not impressed. In the gloom, Juno looks absolutely ghostly, beckoning you to follow. Reserve judgment till we emerge. Alright. The inner earth. Sorry, just having a drink. The Menders' light plays tricks with the crags. Shadows dance across sharp edges and distended cavities. Oh, hey, someone sighs, almost apologetically. I may have a problem. Ditch is sitting on the ground. He appears to be missing a leg, but at a second glance it's been swallowed up by a deep, narrow hole. The floor is riddled with them, like a coral reef. Ow, he continues. Ow, ow! But Ollie clasps a hand over his mouth. You all hear it nearby, scraping on stone, through stone. Draw weapons and encircle ditch. Drag ditch out of the hole as quickly as possible. Try to make a distraction away from ditch. Draw weapons and encircle ditch. A ring of ravens draw their weapons like an iron flower blooming. Juno raises the light inside the circle and you all stare breathlessly out toward the void. It's a good thing too. Shields, you shout as creatures rumble out of the darkness. Alright, no Falco. That sucks. Alright, so let's bring Crommer into the mix. Yeah. Yeah, let's bring Crommer into the mix. Alright. Ready for battle. Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't see the hole. Apologize by keeping it shut. This is interesting. 1521. Okay. Acid spit. Okay. Oh, well, we're ready as we'll ever be. Let's just wait and see what they do. Bastards digging a hole. Break some shield. What? Okay. Get a kill. Alright, these things are interesting. Ward Borer. Okay, yeah, so even if you step in one fucking corner of it, well, even if one corner of his body goes into it, it engulfs him. Okay, well now I know that. You've got Tempest, yeah, well, I want you to come up here and Tempest the crap out of these guys. At least they get stuck too. Yeah, might as well give him fucking willpower. Alright. Yeah, you're doing your whirly-burly thing. These things are going to be annoying as hell, but I'm already knowing. Yeah, let's just take some damage off of you. What? It said 0. It said he was doing 0 and he still managed to get 5 through. What the hell was up with that shit? No, first you hit that guy. Yeah, because we've got the diagonal there. So do that damage and then come and bang. Alright. Kruma's about to get whacked, yeah. Yes, move there please, thank you. For crying out loud, you're doing absolutely nothing for me. Absolutely nothing for me here. Yeah, alright, just rally him. When's he go? Not for ages. When's he go next? Four tiles for 5 break. Yeah, do that. Yeah, just kill this guy. Okay, they're still going for Iver. Okay, so Kruma's gonna die next turn. Can't really stop that, help that. But what we can do is come up here and Tempest. Get damage on at least 2 of them. Okay, that guy was an idiot. We'll take that. Hopefully we can get Kruma out of there. Problem is we need to bloody save Iver. Alright. just try and get this guy's strength down as much as possible so he's not going to kill Iver. And turn. Oh, jeez. Okay, useless. Thank you. For crying out loud. Either one of those guys is gone, so they're just gone. Yeah, okay. Couldn't really help that. And turn. Where's he going? Okay, he's not going anywhere. Well, what we want to do is we want to insult this guy. Does that even do anything? I wonder. We'll find out soon. Because now that it's pillage, yeah, he can just come over and fucking gets Iver. Bloody hell. Yeah, well, we can't fucking do anything. Can't do anything. Not enough willpower to insult. Well, fuck you then. You're just gonna have to come in here and try and fucking take out some shields. And you... absolutely useless. Absolutely useless. I don't know how it's going to go with like resting and stuff down here. It might not be a good thing that to get any injuries at all. A sour smell fills the air, acid vomited forth by the digging things. Warriors brag about the hard battles they fought, but no one will be bragging about this. I'm regretting this already, says Valgard, examining a limp tentacle. Courage, replies Juno. We'll see stranger things before we're done. You're such a fucking bitch, Juno. Fuck you. It's all your fucking fault that this is happening. All yours and fucking Ivan's fault. The Walker are no better. This cave is only an entrance the Walker use. Each of the towers in the north is a different entrance to the inner earth. It used to look a little different before the darkness. I bet it did. Scumbags. Cool, but yeah, it's definitely something broken there. The white tower crouches in the distance, small against the vastness of the inner earth. You feel tired just thinking about the march to come. That tower is our only goal now. That thing stands out like blood on snow. It doesn't belong here, does it? No, it was built by the Walker. It's where Ivan and I will undo this. What is that enormous dome laying beneath it? A fallen sun. And when do you plan to explain any of this? There may come a point when I have little choice. That point is not now. It will not be a short conversation or a happy one. Fuck you. Speaking of unhappy things, I can sense the loss of Volker as a dire blow to the Ravens. No shit. It may be wise to try and keep their spirits up. And I'm afraid there is something else you should know. As we fell, I could feel a change in Arborang. Yeah. There was a change, alright. Can't rest. Gods, I can't see the ceiling. There is no ceiling. We're inside the world. Did it always look this dead? No, this place used to be full of life. And there's our 15 days at the top. The caravan moved slowly, taking in the strangeness of the place. What did it look like before the darkness, you wonder? Ditch trips over his own feet again. I thought you were supposed to be the sneaky one, Spar mumbles, but he's not doing much better. Ivan shakes his head. You aren't used to being here. It will pass. You ignore the bickering that follows. Everyone seems a bit testy. Others complain of dizziness and nausea and swear the ground is rotating until you're forced to stop. Spar solicits for a new hat. Walk it off, milkmaids. A short rest. We shouldn't stop now. One short rest. Ollie's feet are propped up on a rock with a flask in his hand before you finish speaking. His smile dares you to say something, but you think twice on it. A short while later, the Ravens are reluctantly ready to move again. Okay, so that wasn't fucking a short rest. There's a giant hole here. Eleven and a half days. Hello. Are you talking to me? Damn it, every time. I need a better introduction. Ditch continues as you walk, stumbling over his own awkwardness as he goes. Anyway, listen, this is going to sound weird, but I'm going a bit loopy, cooped up with these people. I can see that. And everyone keeps threatening me with death if I don't leave them alone. Join the Ravens, I thought. Why not? Where else would be safer? Look at this. This is the least safe place. Yes. I know. I'm supposed to be the quiet guy, right? Everyone thinks I'm sneaky. Well, look, I'm only sneaky because nobody notices me. Does it ever get to you, being ignored all the time? No, that doesn't. I get chatty when I'm nervous. I hate this place. I hate being stuck in this bubble like a fish. Fish don't get stuck in Ditch continues babbling at you while you walk. Listen to Ditch about his childhood. Listen to Ditch about his interests. Listen to Ditch about his travels. Listen to Ditch. Killed that guy later, hunted him down and stabbed him in the face. Nobody's called me backflips since. But now I'm stuck on a ship, months out to sea, right? Lots of vile stuff happening out on those ships. I can tell you, debauchery. Made me think twice about going completely nude when we stopped at those hot springs. I still did, but you know what I'm saying? Ditch continues babbling while you walk. Listen to Ditch about his childhood. And I knew something was up the first time I stole something. It was fruit. Like a whole basket of fruit. And the basket. There's only one reason that anyone noticed. A ton of fruit was suddenly gone. So the fruitmonger shouts for guards. Fruitmonger. Whatever. Anyway, the guard walks right past me. He bumps into my shoulder, doesn't even turn around. There's guards running all around me, stopping other people, never even looking at me. and I'm holding this basket of fruit. I mean, it's kind of insulting, to be honest. Is it my face? Do I look like a leper or something? But now I'm wondering what else I could get away with. Taking jewellery? Sleeping in the King's Keep? Murder? Turns out I've gotten away with a lot of murder. Ditch continues babbling. Alright, I hope that this gives us some freaking morale or something. Listen to Ditch talk about his interest. By the gods, 15 years now, if you count my stint in regional theatre. Hard getting work in theatre, always in the background, right? No surprise. I did a lot of carpentry for them, actually. Lots of furniture. The secret is you rub vinegar into the wood. That was about when I gave up, when I just gave up and started working for myself. The only honest money I ever made was selling a song I wrote about chicken. Okay. Ignore Ditch until he leaves you alone. And I get the feeling they think I'm creepy, if they even notice at all. But anyway, now she's in a panic to get all the goats back in their pen. Everybody's looking. Then her husband starts screaming at me, "Freak, big-nosed freak." Maybe we should keep it down. That's rough, you know. You ever had someone screaming freak at you? Freak? The last shout echoes noticeably shortly after you spot movement. The ravens curse Ditch as they draw their weapons. How is this my fault? We're glowing like the freaking sun festival down here. Stop shouting, Ditch. Fucking, that guy should have died instead of Folker. Fucking hell. Yeah, and there you go. Like, we've got injuries on two of our guys, so. Alright, let's get Cromer out. And let's put Valgard in. Fucking Ditch. Nice going, Ditch. This is my fault? Yes. Yes, it is your fucking fault. Oh, and you can't even move the guy. Fuckhead. And can't move Iver either. Okay. When do they go? Okay, they're not until later on, so... that guy is earlier than that guy, yeah, so let's move up here and just take out a whole bunch of shields. And then let's move up here and Tempest. Let's come over here and, no, not Tempest, break some shield. Oh mate, 6. He must have got a critical hit on or some shit. Get some good damage on him. He's gonna come up here and good thing it's only smacking armor. Now, Ditch, do us a favor and kill this guy, alright? Shut the fuck up. We've got a really good chain lightning. Okay, if nobody moved, but of course someone moved. Alright, we go there. We chain lightning from here. That gets those two, and then we break a bunch of shield. More shield broken. Alright. Now, Tempest. No, we want to go that guy. Yeah, with 3. Bang. Alright, that was a good hit. He's coming to try and boogity boogity this spa. You just break shield. That's a big hit. Alright. Now who's going next? That guy. Alright. Bang. Okay, well you can't bloody well do anything, can you? Because you've got this freaking shit on your soul bound. Drains 1. Okay. So you can take out some shield on him. That's good. Okay, Bercy's down. That's fucking great. These guys are still full. We really don't want Iver to be taking too many fucking hits here. Who's next? This guy. Take out some shield. Hopefully that gives Ditch a bit of energy. I suppose Iver's already fucking injured, so it's not like he can get more injured, but still. No, attack. Thank you. Bang. Iver's down. Spar is injured. Fuck you, Ditch. Yeah, hit him. Fuck that guy. Yeah, tips can fucking get hit. I don't give a shit. I don't know if there's any fucking point like trying to fight on. You know what? I'm just gonna flee. See where that gets us. Percy's been injured. Iver's been injured. Spar has been injured. Alright. Can't afford to keep, you can't afford to getting into battles like this, and you all know it. You can't afford to keep getting into battles like this. As you clean your axe, you notice the Raven's kicking the crap out of something, which turns out to be Ditch. Between bloody coughs, he swears to keep his mouth shut for a while, and that seems to make everyone a little happier. Yeah, good. Alright, will 10 days be enough? Man, that looks interesting, whatever was floating around in the background. Across colossal cliffs you spy countless pockets carved into the stone. Those are the sculptors' homes, Alfred points out. The massive web of stairs and chambers must have been a beehive of activity before the dredge fled from the darkness. Don't move, Alfred says, pressing her back to the stone. The ravens do the same. Beyond the monolith floats an immense creature with all tentacles and eyes swimming in the air. What in the depths is that, you whisper? A victim, Alfred says accusingly, aimed at the Walker. You've heard of enormous monsters crawling from deep within the earth, but this one has been twisted horrifically by the darkness. Ravens worry that the light will draw its attention, even from this distance. Hide within a dredge dwelling until it passes, run for it and hope it doesn't notice, split into groups in case it gives chase. I don't know if 9 days is going to be enough. But there's only one way to find out. Alright. Hide within a dredge dwelling until it passes. The thing meanders to and fro, sometimes bumping and sliding into walls. After long observation, you believe that it has many eyes and has been made... Its many eyes have been made useless. The caravan then leaves with haste, and you feel a twinge of pity for the mangled thing. Yeah, it definitely looks mangled. Oh, so that's taken off way more than what I was hoping. Anyway. Alright, we're getting to the end of the episode now, so at the next event, we'll end it. And you'll have to wait for the next episode. 6 days. I'm starting to get the feeling we don't have enough time. Alright, that's the end of the episode. So, thank you for joining me, especially if you've made it this long into the video. Consider liking and subscribing if you would like to see where the story ends. Leave me a comment. Let me know if you would have done something different. Or if you agree with what I've done, or whatever. Tell me a joke, I don't know, it's your comment. Hope you're having a great day. And or night, and or morning, whatever it is. Never stop loving life, and I'll see you for the next episode.